What is going on, everybody? And this video right here is a video that I don't normally do on this channel, but this story outraged me so much that I really need to talk about this, and I'm curious at what a lot of you guys may think about this as well, because to me this is just really freaking nuts, and something needs to change. So the story here is that there was this 19-year-old kid in Indiana who used a dating app, and he got hooked up with this girl in Michigan, which is the nearby state, southern Michigan, and he drove all the way to where she was. They met up, and then they consensually had sex. She told him that she was 17 years old, which is above the age of consent in Michigan, which is 16 years old. So they met up, had sex, and he drove back home. And then, I think it was the next day or a couple days later, he got a knock on the door from the police and was arrested for having sex with a minor. Well, wait a minute. She said that she was above the age of consent. Oh, well, turns out she lied about her age. She's actually 14 years old. So, this stuff right here happens quite a bit, and it shows you the dangers of using an online app or just a website to hook up with people, because you never know who you're actually going to meet until you actually meet them. Who knows if you're actually getting the right information from them? Who knows if they're telling you the truth, basically. You just really don't know. That's why it's very, very dangerous to do so. Now, by all means, am I not saying that that kind of stuff is not successful? I've seen it firsthand that it can be very successful, but it's still risky, is what I'm trying to say. So, he gets arrested, and then they go to a court hearing. But here's where this story differs from the normal cases that you hear about this. The girl and her mother appear in that courtroom. The girl admits that she lied to this guy about her age, and that he should be in trouble, and she wants to be in trouble because she's at fault because she lied about her age. But what's also shocking about this is that the mother actually defended the guy, saying that her daughter did lie and that this guy is not a sexual predator and he had no idea. You don't normally hear that, because usually parents will side with their son or daughter no matter what. No matter if their son or daughter are at fault, and even if they know that they're at fault, they will still side with the son or daughter, and they will call the other person who had sex with them a monster. There's been many cases like that. So this is kind of shocking to hear that. So you would probably think at this point, okay, the girl lied, and the mother also says the kid is not a sexual predator, and he unknowingly did nothing wrong. He had no idea. It's actually, I think the term of it is called entrapment. I could be wrong. Someone can correct me. I think the term is entrapment. He unknowingly had sex with a minor. So you would think, okay, he made a huge mistake. He had no idea. Let him go. Give him a warning, probation, whatever, just slight, some type of punishment if you have to give something out. Oh, but no. Oh, but no. The judge threw the fucking book at this kid. And when I mean threw the book at this kid, I mean he really threw the book hard. I will give you the rundown of what the sentence is for this guy. He gets 90 days in jail. That's right. 90 days in jail. For a 19-year-old kid, that is pretty freaking bad. Because if any of you know how jail is, you're basically meat. You're basically fresh meat when you go there. Especially if you're in there for underage sex, basically. It's not going to be good. That's bad enough. That's bad enough. But no, it gets much worse. He also gets 5 years probation. And he is placed on the sex offender registry for both the state of Michigan and his own state of Indiana for 25 years. You heard me right. 25 years. He's only 19 years old, and he's being placed on a sex offender list for longer than he's even been alive on this earth. That is crazy. And not only that, he can't be at his home. He can no longer live in his home because he has a 15-year-old brother. So, I don't know if he has to stay with a family member or I don't know. But he can't be in his own home. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy in my opinion. And it just goes to show how screwed up our justice system is in the United States of America. This is freaking insane. I mean, you have the girl basically admitting that the defendant, he's the defendant, didn't know he committed a crime, and he was not at fault. He had no idea. It was just a terrible mistake. And the judge just didn't give a shit. And if you look at the judge's quote here, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Okay, here it is. The judge said that this seems to be part of our culture now. Meet, have sex, hook up, sayonara. Totally inappropriate behavior. There is no excuse for this whatsoever. So let me get this straight. All because it's a part of culture that you don't like, then that means that people need to be punished for it? That's wrong. That is wrong for a judge to do. To let his personal beliefs enter in to a court of law. And let's be honest here. Let's just perfectly be honest here. There's a bunch of high school kids or 18, 19-year-olds that just meet up and have sex. I mean, if we're just going to freaking arrest everybody for that, you're going to be arresting 30, 40% of the population around that age. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. And I understand that even though the girl lied, that he still technically on paper committed a crime. I understand that. But at the same time, you have to have some type of leniency in situations like this. Otherwise, we're just going to be throwing so many people in jail that don't deserve to be in jail. This also leads into the fact that we seem to throw people in jail for the stupidest shit. But the actual people that commit the actual crimes, actual really bad fucking crimes, no, they're allowed to get slaps on the wrist and no punishments whatsoever. I'll give you an example. We'll throw a guy in jail for 5-7 years for a little teeny tiny bit of marijuana. But a cop that knowingly murders a suspect or brutalizes a suspect and gets no type of punishment whatsoever, even though there's evidence against the cop, or just gets a slap on the wrist, that is just disgusting hypocrisy of our legal system and our justice system in the United States of America. It just disgusts me. It just disgusts me because, you know, a lot of Americans and a lot of our higher-ups and politicians like to brag that we're the superpower of the world, that we're the greatest country on earth. And in some ways, we are the greatest country on earth. In just some ways. But in a lot of ways, like our legal system here, we are so far fucking behind other countries. It is not even funny. We need to make some changes in our systems here. We do. And we need to do it soon. Because I'm getting really tired of seeing kids like this situation right here. His life is completely ruined now. This guy's life is completely fucking ruined. And he's only 19 years old. He just entered adulthood. And his life's over. unless they can fight this. I hope his parents or someone can help him and fight this. I can only hope. And it's sad because the girl in this case, the 14-year-old girl, actually wrote his family a letter. And let me see if I can find the quote here. Here it is. She wrote the letter to the family. I'm sorry I didn't tell you my age. It kills me every day knowing you are going through hell and I'm not. I want to be in trouble and not you. It's just sad when you see this unfold like this. It's just really sad seeing people who just basically people that aren't evil, people that aren't predators, but they're still thrown in jail and basically discarded from society. But we have actual people out there committing real actual crimes, and they're either getting light sentences or just getting no punishments at all. And it just sickens me. So, alright, I'm done ranting. It's just very sad. Let me know what you think, and I hope in my lifetime there are some changes made to our legal system and our justice system. But who knows what's going to happen. So, alright, let me know what you think, and I will see you all later. Have a good one.